Hey everyone, Mark McGarry here from markmcgarry.net. And I said I'd just make a quick video today about how to set up a survey and get response. Put out that survey to Facebook or your list or whatever. And just one problem I came up against, which I thought it'd be useful to make a video on if you haven't made surveys before, especially with it's called the link ID. So every survey will have a link ID in it, and you need that ID for when someone fills in your survey through Facebook or your list or your opt-in form on your website or whatever. You need that link in there. If you don't have the link in, they come up as anonymous. And of course, then if you're anonymous, you don't have their email address, and you can't, get them in your list or contact them or whatever. So I said I'd make a very quick video on this. It's actually pretty simple. Took a bit of trial and error, but I got it anyway in the end. So what we do, so we'll just go ahead. So as you can see, just on the home page here, in the back office of GetResponse. And so what you want to do, up to surveys, what I'll do, obviously create new surveys, what you want to do, but I'll just go in here first and just show you a couple of the surveys that I've done here. So these are just a couple of surveys that I've done here through kind of testing. So which one is the best one? This one. So what I'll do, click on this, so just to show you what it actually looks like. So as you can see here, I think six people filled this out. This is actually through Facebook and one on my list. So as you can see here, it's pretty interesting. What I'll do, I'll show you the respondents. And as you can see, when you go down here, it's pretty interesting here now. Let me see if I can get up the actual statistics on the responders. So there was 6 people answered it. And as you can see here, it says anonymous, anonymous, anonymous. And the one person who actually filled it out, she's on my list. And the reason for that is, the reason I know that is because I sent one without the link ID on it in Facebook and one with the link ID embedded in the email itself to my list, and that's how I know that she was from my list. So just something to bear in mind. And yeah, it's pretty cool here. You can see the survey details. So what I do first, I just show you the details here. Of that's the question here. So what's your biggest frustration with internet marketing? And as you can see here, overwhelm, unopened emails, too many. So it's pretty cool because I'm trying to do a lead magnet at the moment, and just trying to see what are people's biggest frustrations, and kind of what's just trying to benefit them, trying to give them something that they haven't seen at the moment, just trying to add value to their experience basically. So that's pretty much a summary. So as you can do this on your own in time when you start doing the surveys. So we just go up to surveys here and we do create new. So for this, just going to do, so as you can see, the settings here is for your name. So this is the name of your survey. Of course, you're the only one going to see this. Your people who kind of fill out the survey, they're not going to see this. So I just do test survey just to give a name to it. And then titles. So of course, this is to your the guys who are going to be filling out the survey. This will be the title. So the title will be shown. So again, just go test survey again or something. So good. So description, of course, then this is for, they'll see this as well. This is basically just telling what your audience, what the survey is. So I'm doing some market research So I can continue to add value. And try to make it about them as well. So, when they see the description, so they're going to see it's going to benefit them. So whatever way you want to word it, to add value to, your experience or something. And then reference. So with this, I haven't really played with this at all, reference, but I think you can like segment your list. So you can do it into Facebook, or you can do, your email list to a certain campaign or whatever, which is pretty handy. So of course we always want to go single opt-in. So obviously they won't be sent 2 emails to get onto that survey, because if they're sent two emails, they might kind of just get, tired and think that you're spamming them. So thank you description. So this is pretty good, because down here you have a thank you URL. So this is pretty cool, which you can hook up to, as a thank you gift for doing the survey. So like, a free ebook, a free course, maybe a free video tutorial on your YouTube channel or something like that. So you can always find the, the URL, just put in whatever URL that you're aiming to do, like an ebook or whatever. So, so thanks for taking the time to fill out the survey. So, and then you can claim your thank you gift on the next, something like that. So when they kind of, they'll see this description, they see that. So then they click through it, and, they'll do a survey, 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions or whatever. And the next page will actually be their thank you gift. And then of course they can opt into your list that way as well. So it's actually pretty handy, bit of a fail safe. And if you got a company logo there as well, you can put that in. So we'll go on to the next step. Just waiting it to load up. It's pretty slow today for some reason. So you start creating your survey now. So this is really cool. You got you got your different options, 5 different options here. So for instance, multiple choice, we'll put that over. So as you can see, question 1, 2, 3. So add page. I don't know. I didn't really play around with that. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah, so you can just type in 2 pages. So we just get rid of that. So what we do here, so questions, so you can edit here, just go up to this little box. And so, so this is multiple choice. So where did you hear of me, or something like that. So, my website, Facebook, or whatever you want to do, say other or something like that. So that's pretty cool. And of course, make this field required or choose custom field. Make this field required, which is the way you want to go really. And then of course you can do different one, check boxes, radio buttons, so you can actually just change the kind of the interface pretty nicely and just see what kind of graphics work, whichever it's really a personal choice, So we just put that out. And so what you can do is you do multiple choice, multiple answers. I can like single text line, to be quite honest, because there's less fuss. So it's just a very simple question. So like in my survey, what are your biggest challenges in internet marketing or something? And then just a very simple 1 line, because obviously majority of people will, they're not going to write out a big paragraph of what the reasons are, and then of course you can do a second one. So you have question 2, and you can do multiple ones like this again, and even multiple choice, mix it up. So of course make this field required, which is what I like to do. And then question here as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can just play around with that. So then what we do next is save and publish survey. So then your survey has been successfully saved. So you have your list of surveys here. Very, very easy. So what I done with Facebook by accident, really, when I put up a post was, I'm doing some research into a lead magnet. And if you like to take the time to fill out 2 very short, whatever you want to word it, and I put the link in the comments below. That's another thing, of course, when you're posting on Facebook, that that Facebook don't actually like outside links. They want you to stay on Facebook. So if you press the link, you're going to be taken away from Facebook. So for that reason, they'll actually put you down their algorithm. They'll make you pretty much invisible. So what you want to do, you just say, I'm just going to post my link in the comments below, and just put the survey into the comments below, and then people can access it that way. So that's a good tip. But the thing I did wrong originally was I actually put this raw link in there. So I copy and pasted this link into Facebook. So then of course there was no link ID in there. So I couldn't track their email addresses or whatever. So what you want to do, so you have this out. So you're going to go into messages, create newsletter. So drag and drop email editor is the way to go. So again, just for test, and then survey, or whatever way you want to word it. And of course, always send it from a business account to avoid spam. If you send it from a personal, like a Gmail account or Hotmail account, if you're sending sometimes hundreds or thousands of emails at once, they might think you're a spammer. So into code editor. So always use a business address when you're set up a business address, basically in a new domain, and just use that to send your emails. So we go down here, and then hi, say guys, I'm doing some market research. So I can, add more value to your something like that, whatever way you want to word it, doesn't really matter. So say click here to take the survey. Okay, that's great. So what you want to do, just get the toolbar up. So I just get the toolbar up, and so this is really the main part here. Of course, it's deciding not to work for me. So we have it here. So what you're going to do, you would hyperlink this. I just show you just to demonstrate here now. So you hyperlink this. On the third box over, you see the link configuration. So you're going to press that, and whichever one you want to do. So add link in the survey, and it's going to come up like this. So what I found was pretty easy, because I saw a video where you go into a different template and you're kind of copying and pasting it from a different template, and you're basically opening up different windows, and it takes 10 minutes longer than it should. So this is actually very, very quick, very, very fast way of doing it. Takes 10 seconds, 10% of the time. So what I do here now, I'm going to erase this, and I'm just going to type it back in. Okay, so we have that. So you hyperlink this, Okay. Press insert link. Oh, I forgot to copy it. That's what I done. So, so I'll do this again. You're gonna add link in the survey, of course. So what I forgot to do, I do it here now. You're gonna copy this, edit, copy. Okay, erase it, type it in again, hyperlink it, and then paste the link in. Okay, and then insert. So that's hyperlinked, and that's the link to your survey done. And you just go through your usual steps, you know, publish, next step. Of course, always, what I forgot to do, always check your spam score, which is something you should always do. So with your spam score, you're going to see coming up here, 2.8, so that's not going to recognize the spam, so that's great. Anything under 3 is always really, really good. But of course, another tip what you can do, I've done this in a previous video, so you can actually go here, down to plain text. You're going to press HTML to plain, wrap long lines. Usually if there's lines going into the red, that's only when you need to do it, and it'll actually bring it back here, compress the email itself. Then you're going to go to spam score again. See, went from 2.9 or something down to 1.8, which is pretty good. And of course, you could always play along if you want to get down further again, but that's good. So again, you just go through the usual steps. Next step, publish your list and all that. And then what you can do for Facebook, you can hyperlink that into Facebook. So I'm just doing this just for safety, just doing survey. You're obviously going to write, you know, I'm conducting a survey, market research, and all that kind of stuff. Post this. This is pretty slow here. So in the comments, as you can see, well, that didn't work. So, but anyway, I'll just take that off. So that's pretty much it for, you know, how to. That's pretty much it on how to set up the survey to your list, and when they click on that, because you put that link ID in there, you can track their email addresses. So when you have a website, a blog, out your existing list of subscribers, that's how you can track people who actually put in the email. So that's my quick and dirty tip for how to create a survey and put your link in so you can track people's emails and all that kind of stuff. So if you got value out of this, just share it. It'd be great. Just get out to as many people as possible. And yeah, so that's great. And that's me done. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks again. See you guys.